Hey guys, it's been a long time since we did a cooking video, but today we're going to do a recipe that I found. I think it's Pioneer Woman, but it's called chicken bacon ranch pasta. Let's go over the ingredients. So you will need a half a cup of green onions. You will need 4 ounces of dried or diced pimentos. You will need a rotisserie chicken. You will need pasta of your choice. This is just the kind that we are choosing. But you only need about 8 ounces of pasta. You need 3 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. You need 1 ranch packet. You need 2 cups of milk, which I don't have here. And you need which I forgot to grab, 8 ounces of cream cheese. You need at least 4 cloves of garlic, and I do this brand, so minced garlic here. I had onions left over from a taco bake thing, so you need at least 1 small diced onion, so I'll get onions out of this. Then you need your bacon. So go grab all of your ingredients and meet us back. Okay guys, if you're back, you've gotten your ingredients, and we're going to start putting our chicken bacon ranch pasta together. So you're going to have a skillet, and this is for your bacon. Then you're going to have a pot here to boil your noodles, and you're going to preheat your oven to 375. So go ahead and preheat your oven. Get your pot of water. In my pot of water, I'm going to add salt. So I add salt to my pot of water, and I add a little bit of oil. So I'm going to grab some oil. So I add a little bit of oil. The reason I do that is so my noodles do not clump together. So that's what I'm doing. But so in this saucepan is for your bacon. You don't have to add oil to that. Okay? So start this. And you want to just bring this to a boil. So this is for your noodles. I'm going to put it on like high heat so my water can boil. In this pan, grab your bacon. However you want to do it. Let me grab some scissors. So I have kitchen scissors that I use, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dice up my bacon, because your bacon in this dish is small. So I don't want big, huge chunks of bacon. So what I'm going to do is use my kitchen scissors here. And I'm going to take my bacon in like pieces like this. And you can, any kind. So I'm going to take my bacon like this. And I'm going to cut it up into pieces. And I'm going to fry it that way. So it'll fry easier. These will crisp up really nice. So once you get, and I'm going to use a whole pack of bacon because, mind you, we are a family of 10, and my family loves bacon. So the more the bacon, the better. So however you want to do it, you can do less. I think the recipe calls for like 8 slices of bacon, or maybe even just 6 slices of bacon. There is no way that my family would let me just do 6 slices of bacon. So I'm going to do this whole pack of bacon, and I buy the thick sliced bacon. Again, it's your preference, whatever you want to do. Sometimes I buy center cut. It just depends on what your family prefers. But this is what my family likes. This is what I'm going to do. So cut your bacon up and get it in your skillet and come back. Okay, so you have your bacon cut up. It's cut up in here, and it's just going to fry and crisp up. While this crisps up, move that over on the heat. While that crisps up, what, baby? I'm cooking us some dinner. Go ahead and take your green onions and cut them up, okay? I washed my scissors from cooking the bacon, so now I'm just going to cut these up real quick. Let me move you down some. I feel like you're way up high. All right, let me move you down so you can kind of see what's going on here. Over here a little bit. So we're going to cut this green onion up because you need a half a cup of green onion, okay? So we're going to do a half a cup. So this is a half a cup right here. So we're gonna put a half a cup of green onion in here. This one's a little bit smaller of a bundle. We'll use it. Okay. So I always cut them small. So I'll show you. My family doesn't necessarily like a green onion. So I try to cut it small enough that it's not something that's going to overpower them. So just cut it, and you just need a half a cup. Okay. Just a half a cup. And it takes quite a bit here to make half a cup, but I'll show you. But you're going to just cut this up here. Half a cup. Whew. Just cut this up here. And like I said, we're a family of 10. We do foster care. We have 5 children of our own, and then we foster 3. So we have a pretty big family. So when I cook for 10 people. Okay, so that takes care of that whole bundle there. Let's see how much we got here. Okay, we're not at a half a cup yet. Let's get a couple more. So I'll take this second bundle that I got here, and I'll cut some off of it, just to make sure that I have enough. And again, this is something that you could take out. You don't have to have these in there. I myself like green onion in stuff. Like, I don't like it on its own, but I like to cook with it. So I'm going to put it in there. If I cut it up small enough, they'll never know. All right. So we have half a cup. So you have half a cup of green onion. And then I already said, I mean, this is the time that I would dice my onion with you, but I've already diced this onion. So, but what I want you to do is open your cream cheese and go ahead and block it. And when I say block it, I mean go ahead and cut it into little blocks so that when you put it in your pan in a little bit, it's going to be easier to melt down. Okay? So do those things. And if you haven't already, go ahead and pull your chicken off of its bone, off of your rotisserie chicken that you've gotten at the store. Go ahead and pull it off the bone and shred it and put it in a bag or put it in a bowl and come right back. Okay guys, so my bacon is done. Get you a slotted spoon and take your bacon out of the grease. Okay? This is how crispy we like it. Okay? We like our bacon crispy. Get you a slotted spoon. Take your bacon out of your grease. Alright, so it's out of your grease, okay? And set it to the side. So in this pan of grease, I want you to add your onions and your garlic, okay? So garlic, we said we needed 4 cloves. So obviously this is minced garlic. I take a regular spoon. I am going to kind of eyeball it and do probably four flat ones like this. I think would be like 4 garlic cloves maybe. I don't know. That's just what we do. It's flat, so it's not like a heaping mound. So 4 of those in your pot. Then you're going to take your 1 small onion. Like I said, I had onions left over, so what I'm going to do is kind of eyeball onion. What I would think would make 1 small onion, I think maybe would be 2 cups of onion in there. That's what I'm going to do out of that bag. And then I'm going to take and just stir this in that dripping, okay? And you're going to cook this down, saute your onions down until they're soft, and come back. Okay guys, so your onions are sauteing. Your water's boiling here, so once it's a rolling boil, you're going to add your pasta, okay? The recipe calls for only 8 ounces, or 8 ounces of pasta, but this is a 16-ounce box, and I'm going to use the whole box. So I'm going to pour my box in here. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir. And I'm going to let that pasta cook. Let your pasta cook. Come back when your onions are soft. Okay, guys. Once your onions are soft, you're going to add to this pan, you're going to add your cream cheese. First, let's add our 2 cups of milk. So you're going to add your 2 cups of milk. Two cups of milk in there. You're going to add your cream cheese. Like I said, I cut mine up into blocks, so it's just easier. It'll melt down easier in this sauce, for the sauce, I mean. So then you just plop it in here. Like I said, I still have mine on medium-high heat. Put your cream cheese in there. That's how thick my pieces are. If you were guessing how thick to make them. Then you add, so you add your cream cheese and your milk. Then you're going to add your ranch packet. So get your ranch packet. We use this one. If you wonder, I have this recipe wrote down on a Post-it note, so I'm looking down at it because that's how long it's been since I've used this recipe. Eventually I'll put it in my recipe book. I'm trying to get a recipe book for my daughter for when she gets older, or she is older, but when she finally moves out on her own and things like that, she'll have recipes from home. So then you put your ranch packet mix in there. Then you add 1 cup, just 1 cup of your mozzarella cheese. Okay? 1 cup. Where's your cup? I'm sorry, guys. You'll have to ask Daddy where it's at. Kind of stuck in there. So 1 cup of mozzarella cheese goes in there, okay? And I'm a mess. I make a mess. Okay. I know it looks disgusting right now. I'll just show you. I know it doesn't look appetizing right now, but keep stirring this until the cream cheese is melted completely and come back. Okay, so your noodles are done. You've drained your noodles. Your sauce is done. This is what it looks like. It's creamy. This is what it looks like. Okay, so then once your noodles are done, we are going to add in our chicken, our what are these stinking things? Pimentos, and a 1/2 cup of green onions. So I'm going to go ahead, this is 4 ounces. You're just going to add the whole jar of those in there. That's 4 ounces of pimentos. You are adding a 1/2 cup of green onion. Okay? And then you are adding your sauce. All that sauce goes in there. Okay? And then your chicken. Okay? So add your chicken in there. Pull up my sleeve a little bit. This isn't all the way cut up, so I'm going to just cut it up a little bit as I go. Because I didn't when I shredded it off the bone. But you just put your chicken in here. Put your chicken in here and come back. Alright, my chicken is added. Chicken is in there. Now let's start it up. Mix it together. Alright, this is what it looks like mixed together. All mixed together like this, okay? It looks good enough to eat just like this, but we're not done, okay? So in a baking dish, this is a 9x13 baking dish. I'm gonna get my cooking spray, and I'm gonna spray my dish. Alright, so I'm going to spray my dish. I'll sit it right here. Alright, so I'm going to spray this. This is going to be transferred into this pan, okay? I might need to have help. Hey, Dad?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some help in here, because this pot is heavy. So I'll get him to scrape it in here. So if you need to get help, this is the time to get help. Ooh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. All right, Dad. He says we need to turn some lights on. Oh, you can see, voila. Okay. All right, so this is where you're gonna get anybody you can, because my pan is big. You're scraping this into this pot because, like I said, I'm cooking for 10 people. Scrape all of that goodness out of there, okay? Alright, then you set that pot aside. He dropped some, so we'll get that cleaned up.
You were aiming.
Alright, so you're going to put it in a 9x13 dish, okay? This is what it looks like. I mean, like I said, I'm feeding a family of 10. So this is, I mean, it's full. You can tell that it is full to the brim, okay? All the way to the brim, it's full. Okay, so to this, we are going to top this dish off with the rest of our cheese. So 2 cups, okay? Now, if you're like my family, you love cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rest of this bag of cheese, which was 8 ounces, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to use another 8-ounce bag, which I think 8 ounces of this is like 1/4 a cup. So I'm going to just spread this across the top, just like so. Like I said, my family loves cheese, so the more cheese, the better for them. So, you've got a layer of cheese. There's still some left in there, but we're not going to use that, okay? So, you got your layer of cheese, okay? Now, you're going to take your bacon and you're going to put it on top, okay? So, it can melt into that cheese, okay? Put that bacon in there, let it, okay? All right, wait just a second. All right, sorry we had a little mishap. My son is on a date with his girlfriend and his card declined, so I had to put money from my account to his because I didn't realize he didn't have any money. So anyways, not that you all needed to know that, but I shared everything. So, okay, so you got your layer of cheese on there. You got your bacon on there. I'm going to put a little bit of green onion on top just because that's me. I'm just going to cut it up a little bit, like directly on there, just for added flavor. I mean, you already put the green onions in it when you did your dressing, but I'm going to put it on here anyway, just a little bit, just like that. Mix it up in there. Alright, now what you're going to do is, I feel like that fell. I don't know why. Maybe it didn't fall. Okay, now you're going to put it in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. Okay, so our oven has been preheating this whole time, so it's ready to go in the oven. It's going to go in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. So come back once it's done. All right, guys, it's been 30 minutes. We're going to turn the oven off. I made crescent rolls just because, you know, we like bread. So let's pull this out of the oven. I need 2 pot holders. Why in the world I would ever try to get it out with one beyond me. Okay. Golden brown on top. Oh, it's so bubbly. Look how bubbly. Ouch. Hot. Bubbly. All right, let's grab us a plate. Fine china right here. Let's get us a little bit from the corner here. Whoops. Like I said, it was overflowing here, so it's...
Go sit down.
I've made a mess. Clean that up. Ouch. So here it is. It's piping hot. Shoot, it's so hot. That's good stuff, guys. That's absolutely. That's good stuff. So make this recipe, let us know what you like, and tell me if there's something else you want me to try. Thanks, guys. Bye.